Jamboree or Star Tours? Okay. Star Tours is kind of like, it's like a movie. It's like a 4D movie. You sit down and you kind of like, you know, there's this one part I remember where it kind of goes you up and you feel like, you know, like the G-force, and it kind of did make me sick a little bit. I think Junkyard Jamboree is fun, but it's not as crazy. I think I am gonna go with I think I'm gonna go with Junkyard Jamboree. Mr. Toads, I just like the craziness, the wackiness of it. Case Jr. is just a train, and it just goes around in a circle. It doesn't even transport you like the actual train that goes around the park. Let's go, Mr. Toads. Golden Zephyr, no, yeah, I would have much more fun in Matisse than the. That's unfair. We're going Radiator Springs. We're going Space Mountain. Come on now. Canoes or the railroad? I don't know why I exhaled there. I sighed. We're going Thunder Railroad. Autotopia or the Carousel? Yeah, okay. The Carousel has a lot of history. Yeah, it also has the King Arthur's the sword right here. But I'm sorry. History's cool and all, but I'm going with what I find fun. Buzz Lightyear or Dumbo? I think I'm gonna go with this. There's more interaction. That one in the Dumbo, you go up in the air and you fly. Yeah, let's go with Buzz. Jungle Cruise or Peter Pan? Okay, this is a pretty good one because both can be really fun. I think Peter Pan is one of the best rides in the storybook land place. As you can see, you see how it's like super packed right there? Those lines can get big, and there's usually like at least it's 30-minute wait. But Jungle Cruise, you can get an attendant that's amazing, that's original, and then you might get attendants that are kind of just like repeating the same jokes that people usually say. It really varies, but I really like the Jungle Cruise, man. But Peter Pan is also pretty good. Nah, I'm gonna go with Jungle Cruise. Peter Pan, it's a good ride, but it's not that good. This thing could be like an hour wait. We're going with the Jungle Cruise. And a lot more entertaining. Ooh, this is crazy. This is arguable that these are the best ride of Disneyland is Rise of the Resistance, and then Radiator Springs is arguably the best ride in California Adventure. I thought this was gonna be the finales, but I guess not. I guess we're gonna stay here for a bit. The wait for both of these rides, but more Radiator Springs, from opening to closing, it's impossible. You're going to wait unless you go into the single riders line. I think that's what kind of saves it though. I think that's why Radiator Springs might win it. The only things that could save you if you really want to get on this ride and not wait that time, you hope that it closes and you're nearby when it reopens, or during World of Color. But even those two don't guarantee you. And then I guess Rise of the Resistance kind of the same thing. But I think Radiator Springs is just going to take it. I think it's more worth it to go on the Racers than going on Rise of the Resistance. I'm sorry. But that's crazy. This is not so crazy. I'm going to be honest with you. I think It's a Small World is a lot better because you just sit down and you Daddy chill. Especially when it's hot outside, like if you're going during the summer or you're going when it's raining. Sit down, chill. I'm going with This Small World. I'm gonna go with Pirates. Junkyard Jamboree is good, but Pirates is just better. Okay, man, it is kind of hard. Give me a second. I gotta do something. I have a question for you.
Yes.
What ride do you think is better, Indiana Jones or the Incredicoaster?
I think. Oh, they're both good.
Right? That's what I was saying.
I don't know, because one is like an adrenaline rush. I think both of them are. Let's say Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster?
Yeah.
Okay. Incredicoaster it is then. Thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Incredicoaster it is. You heard her. You heard the lady. All right. Buzz Lightyear or Jungle Cruise. Just look at it. Buzz Lightyear's gonna take it. Teacups. I have way more fun on the teacups than looking at this picture. Why does it look so empty? Let's go. Teacups. Smuggler's Run or Railroad. I want to say Railroad just because Smuggler's Run, it's a good ride. But let's say there's like two little kids and they're the pilots. They're just crashing everywhere and you're there with your boys like trying to get a good score, or other way like you're trying to have fun and then the other people are like, hey yo, get it together. If there's people on different pages, it can kind of get annoying. And I really like Thunder Mountain. I think I'm gonna go with Smuggler's Run. Let's go. Ooh, Space Mountain or Guardians. Space Mountain is a good ride. You know, that was before I even went to California Adventure. Space Mountain was the best ride. I guess if you're not really into that, like, you know, exhilarating Six Flags, I guess, style, I think Space Mountain would be the winner. But since I'm grading it, I'm going with Guardians. Okay, I'm sorry, Teacups, you're fun and all, but Radiator Springs, Incredicoaster. Sorry, Buzz. It's a Small World one because of the whole AC inside, and you get the same thing from Pirates, so Pirates. This is unfair. Dang, California Adventure Power Hour. I think I go with Guardians just because of the wait time. The wait time is killer in this point. In Radiator Springs, you gotta wait that sucker. You gotta, you know, ostrich or play whatever you gotta do for 2 hours. Come on now. At least in Guardians, you know, you wait in the little garden and then you go in and then you have that little show. And there's stuff to look at. There's things to look at. You're like, oh, remember that from Avengers? I don't know. You're more distracted from the wait time than you are in Radiator Springs. I think Radiator Springs, let's say, like, there's no wait time. Wait time didn't exist. I think Radiator Springs would win. But I'm going to have to give it to Guardians. I'm sorry, Pirates. You're a really good ride, but Incredicoaster is more my taste. Final round, we got Incredicoaster and Guardians. I know Incredicoaster is not as crazy as Guardians, for sure. And so I think a lot of people that can't handle that like intensity will pick Incredicoaster. I think Incredicoaster is a good family-friendly, yet not too baby of a ride to go on. But Guardians of the Galaxy, man, it makes me feel like you know, it's Six Flags in California. So I'm speaking of the rides here. I'm not sure how it is in Disney World or other Six Flags, but in California, I think Guardians of the Galaxy is a lot more intense than Lex Luthor Drop of Doom in Six Flags. Anyway, that's not what this thing is about. It's about Incredicoaster or Guardians. I'm gonna go with Guardians. Yeah. So, Guardians wins, guys. I'm sorry. Shout out to Incredicoaster for runner-up. Shout out to Radiator Springs, which is #1 for a lot of people. Actually, let's see. Okay, Radiator Springs, that makes sense. Yeah, Radiator Springs, I could see that. I don't see this. Really? The railroad? Hey, props to the railroad and Winnie the Pooh. Anyway, that's it for my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. If you guys have any comments or anything you want to say, drop it down in the comments. Drop down your favorite ride, your favorite story, maybe a ride that we missed out on. Not all the Disney rides are in this versus battle thing. Leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell icon. You know what to do. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.